been cursed.
Jenny, I feel old.
Nonsense, dear.
It's true. I was thinking of it this morning. I walked briskly as ever to get to my study, and arrived much later than I had hoped. Days seem longer, the nights shorter, my horse ever so higher.
Arthur, you need to get more fresh air. We spend far too much time in your precious civil court.
I can't help it. I only mean to stay for a minute, but I become absolutely transfixed. Not because I'm proud of it, which I am, but because it's so exciting. Before, when disputes were settled through physical combat, I could always tell who would win because I could see who was the better swordsman. But now, with a jury and a judge, you have no idea until you hear the verdict. It's positively riveting.
Yes, I know it is. But I do worry about the jury, Arthur. They don't know the parties involved, and they don't care who wins.
Well, of course they do.
Do you think it wise to trust decisions to people so impartial?
Oh, but Jenny, that's the point.
Arthur! Oh, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Pelly.
Damn it, Arthur! Forgive me, damn it. But damn it, I've just left the chaps downstairs and I can't stand it any longer. Yours, miserable, has got to speak up.
About what, Pelly?
About what? Not about what. About who? What? Mordred, that's what.
Oh, Pelly, please do not speak of Mordred. It's the first time in a month he hasn't been to dinner, and I feel as if I were going to a party.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but I must. Arthur, you'll have to face it. You've sired a scum. And to top it all off, he's been let loose to stick up your entire court. Do you have any idea of the things he's doing and saying?
Oh, yes, I do.
Oh, you do you? Are you aware of the skunky ways he's stirring up the knights?
Yes, he's preying on their provincialism, trying to make them yearn for their own lands.
Oh, you know that. Well, when he disappears every afternoon, are you aware of what he's up to?
Yes, he's roaming the forest in search of his aunt, Morgan Le Fay.
Oh, you know that too. Well, I'll wager you don't know what he's saying about chivalry.
Yes, he's mocking it with vulgar limericks.
You know all that?
Yes, and I know why. To destroy those I love, and make his inheritance come faster.
Why on earth are you letting him do this to you, Arthur? Arthur, you simply got to stop thinking things and think of something!
Is this true, Arthur?
Yes, it is. But we practice civil law now, and we cannot just take the law back into our own hands. Talking is not a crime, nor is walking in the woods. When he violates the law shall deal with him.
Arthur, you mean to tell me a chap must first be killed before he can attack?
I'm afraid I have no answer to that, Pelly.
Well, Arthur, I never thought I'd hear myself say this, but what you need is a new idea.
And one will be found, Pelly. You shall see.
I hope so, ma'am. I really do. You know, in a lot of ways, questing after that beastly beast is a lot easier than dealing with people. It's true. When you're questing, the winter chills you, the summer scorches you, the wind whips you about, and the rain drenches you. But it's orderly. You can count on it. And they never get together and all do it at once. But people, I'm not referring to you, ma'am, or to you, Arthur. You're special people. That's why I stay on, I suppose.
Oh, I say, Pelly, I could do with some fresh air. Let's say we go partridge shooting tomorrow.
Oh my, Arthur, that's the best idea you've made yet. The green fields, the fresh air. Coming, ma'am? Oh, just the boys. Well then, good night, ma'am. Arthur, you bring the bows and arrows, and I'll bring the sandwiches.
Arthur, I hope you suffer nothing over Mordred. I feel nothing for him, and neither should you. God knows you're not the only king with one of those things running around.
No, I do feel nothing for him. There's no denying the fact that he's an appalling specimen.
I can say one good thing for him. He's bound to marry well. Everyone is above him.
Yet, there he is. And even if he were to be banished, he'd still remain a menace to the throne. And to us. Jenny, do you wish you'd never been born queen?
Yes, occasionally. It's never being alone that bothers me most. You know that I have never been without someone with me in my entire life? Neither in Camelot or in Camelot. I mean, completely, totally, solitarily alone. Sometimes I wish the castle were empty. No one here but me. Do you know what I would do? I would bolt the doors and shut the windows, take off all of my clothes and run stark naked from room to room. And when I passed by a mirror, I would stop and say, "Hello, Jenny, old thing, how are you doing?" But on the whole, being a queen can be...
Can be what?
a weary load. That dreadful boy! One worry we could quite well do without.
Yes, but a worry we cannot escape.
Royalty never can. Why is that, Arthur? Other people seem to have means and ways of finding respite. But what do? Farmers, cooks, blacksmiths? What do the simple folk do to help them escape when they're blue? The shepherd who is ailing, the milkmaid who is glum, the cobbler who is wailing from mailing his thumb. When they're beset and besieged, the folk nod no less the old leech. However do they manage to shed their weary love? For what do simple folk do? We do not.
I have been informed by those who know them well. They find relief in quite a clever way. When they're sorely pressed, they whistle for a spell, and whistling seems to brighten up their day.